Welcome back. The small community of Percival, Iowa is not giving up the fight to keep their town alive.
Townspeople telling us that the flooding in 2011 caused widespread damage to Percival, and 8 years later, the flood of 2019 nearly wiped out the town.
As 6 News' Johan Marin reports, the community says its resilience is what's kept them going.
5 years ago, the town of Percival was completely covered in water. But today, it's a much different story. New houses, seeded lawns, and a renovated park. This town of 81 people is progressively seeing new life.
We didn't lose any houses. Like in 2011, we had to tear down 14 houses in the community. This time, everybody's home. Or if they didn't stay, they moved out. Somebody bought the house and moved in. So it's been a pretty good recovery process.
Phil Peters remembers when Percival was underwater in 2019. He says community effort is what brought this town back.
There is things around that you can look at, like buildings. You can see watermarks and stains on them. I was helping people rebuild their houses. I rebuilt the Motel 6, the Super 8.
While Percival quickly got back on its feet, you can still see the flood impacts. West of the Missouri River, 30 acres of Sheldon's farmland is still covered in sand from the 2019 disaster.
Large deposits of sand, we're pushing up mountains of sand and recovering farm ground. It's almost like buying it again. It's expensive to do, diesel fuel's high, it's labor intensive. So here we are almost 5 years away and we're still working.
Despite this roadblock, a majority of the property is restored, including its grain bins. The Sheldon family has also worked with the town to repair its levee system. Dustin says their community may be small, but their push to move forward is not.
When we kind of knew how to get ourselves through it, it's mentally, it's pretty hard when you see everything that you've worked your entire life for.
On your side, I'm Johan Marin, 6 News.